Hi Mopar. Hi Bryce, how are you? How's everyone doing? So we just have a couple minutes before it's time to start. So if there's anything specific you want to work on in your yoga practice today, now's the time to let me know. Hi Samira. How's everyone doing today? It's kind of another gloomy day in Atlanta. Definitely feels like winter here in Atlanta. Can everyone see and hear me okay? Thank you, Mopar. I just changed the category. Great. Oh. Hi, David. How are you? Good to see you guys. So it's about time to start. If there is anything particular you want to work on, go ahead and type a message and let me know. Otherwise, we'll just get started. I have a full body sequence planned for you guys, so you'll get a full body workout. And of course, we'll work on connecting our breath to movement. We'll get in a lot of flexibility as well. And again, I'll offer options. So never feel like you have to do all the options I offer. Listen to your body and just take what you need. As long as you're trying an even amount on both sides, so whatever you try on one side, you want to at least try that on the other side. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. So for today's practice, I invite you to start in a sort of supported bridge pose, or you can just lie flat on the mat, toe heel the feet mat width apart, and rotate the knees into touch. So if you have any lower back tightness, this is a good position to start in to release tension in the lower back. Or you're welcome to start in a supported bridge pose, so just lifting the hips, placing a block or a pillow underneath the sacrum in a supported bridge variation. Then relax the shoulders back and down. Close the eyes. And with the eyes closed, bring your awareness to your breath. Without worrying about controlling your breath for now.
Recording in progress.
Invite your mind to ride the wave of your breath. So just noticing how your breath feels on the inhale and the exhale. And after checking in with the breath, I invite you to take a moment, check in with your body. Scan from your head to your toes. Just notice how you're feeling physically in this time, in this place, as you scan from your head to your toes. And after that body scan, I invite you to take a moment, turn inward, silently acknowledge and accept how you're feeling mentally and emotionally today. So let go of any notion of how you think you should feel or how you would like to feel, and give yourself permission to accept and honor how you do feel in the mind and in the heart. And after checking in with the breath, the body, the mind, the heart, maybe gently place one hand on the heart, one hand on the navel. Take a moment and honor yourself for showing up to this practice today, to refine the body, mind, and spirit for your sake and for all the lives that you touch. And when you're ready, I invite you to join me for 3 deep cleansing breaths. Take a deep breath in, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Open the mouth, slowly sigh out. Think of releasing any physical tension. Second time, take a deeper breath in. Expand more through the belly, more through the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Open the mouth, slowly sigh out. Think of releasing all emotional stress. Third time, take an even deeper breath in. Expand through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Maybe see if you can sniff in a little more air at the top. Open the mouth, sigh out. Think of releasing any mental stress, releasing any distracting thoughts. And now we'll start Ujjayi breath. So seal the lips and gently constrict the throat. Take a deep inhale through the nose. A longer breath out through the nose. Deep inhale through the nose. A slower exhale through the nose. And continue to practice deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales, finding your own pace, your own rhythm, as you set an intention for your practice. So maybe just think about why you showed up today, what you want to get out of this practice. Here's a quote for inspiration about wintertime and the edge of the solstice. The edge of the solstice, the barren darkness, the wheel. Nature knows that every cycle must return to stillness and silence, that every inhale has an exhale, that every ending births a beginning, that the light always returns to a future beyond imagination. So maybe set an affirmation related to this, or any specific mantra, any feeling state you would like to cultivate. I am open, I am grounded, I am centered. Any quality you'd like to call in for the next 3 breaths. I invite you to silently recite any personal mantra that's meaningful to you 3 times for the next 3 breaths. And after the third breath, the third mantra, whenever you're ready, toe heel the feet hip width apart. If you have a prop underneath the sacrum, gently remove the prop. And we'll start connecting breath to movement. So take a deep breath in, do a full body stretch, and then slide the hands and feet up. And then exhale, slide the hands and feet down. So you're sliding your hands and feet together, sliding your feet together, sliding your hands by your hips. So kind of like we're making a snow angel. So inhale, as you open the arms, open the legs, reaching the hands up overhead. Then exhale, slide the hands and feet down. So feet together, hands by the hips. Inhale, open the legs, reach your arms up. And then exhale, slide the feet together, hands by the hips. And practice a few more rounds like this. Sort of making a little snow angel. This is one way to just wake up the core and wake up the whole body. Then on your next inhale, draw your knees to your chest. And exhale, just circle the knees around a few times, releasing tension in the lower back. And circle the knees the other way. Plant your feet mat width apart, knees touch. Reach your arms up overhead and grab the inner arches of the elbows. So you're just opening the shoulders. Then take a deep breath in and exhale, rotate the knees to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale, knees center, head center. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right. And practice a few more rounds just like this. Releasing tension in the lower back. And releasing tension in the hips. Gently rocking the head. Then take a deep breath in, do another full body stretch. And exhale, just circle out your feet, circle out your wrists. Just releasing tension in the wrists, releasing tension in the ankles. Then take another inhale, do a full body stretch. And exhale, draw your knees to your chest. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, knees to chest. Practice a few more like this. And if the low back starts to lift up the mat, maybe just straighten the legs up in front of you. Then on your next inhale, just draw your knees to your chest. Take a deep breath in, grab the outer edges of the feet, and then exhale, happy baby. So just stretching the legs, stretching the hips. Inhale, straighten the left leg, and then exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten the right leg, and exhale, bend. And do a few more rounds just like this. Just alternating legs, straightening one leg and then the other. Then when you're ready, straighten both legs up overhead. Wrap your peace fingers around your big toes and draw your feet towards your face without lifting the tailbone off the mat. So we're just stretching the hamstrings, pressing the tailbone into the mat and relaxing the shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And then exhale, bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Pressing the tailbone into the mat. So just stretching the hips here. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And then exhale, plant your feet hip width apart. Plant your palms on either side of the hips. Now take a deep breath in, press the feet into the mat, tuck in the tailbone, lift the hips. Bridge pose, keeping the head still and the chin lifted, shoulders back and down. Then with an inhale, straighten that right leg towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, kick the right foot underneath the left leg. So that's our next little flow. Inhale, press the right heel towards the ceiling. Exhale, kick the right foot underneath the left leg. Inhale, straighten the right leg high. Exhale, right foot underneath the leg. Inhale, right leg straightens. Exhale, right foot underneath the leg. One more. Inhale, right leg straightens. Exhale, right foot underneath the leg. Then inhale, right leg straightens. Exhale, reach your left arm up overhead. Then lower the hips. Come to roll onto the left side of the body here. Then cross your right foot in front of you. Prop yourself up on your left forearm. Then with an inhale, we're just going to lift the hips. And then with an exhale, we're going to lower. So inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now, bring your right foot behind you. So, the right foot behind the left leg. Come up on your left palm. And we're going to rotate to wild thing. And then we're going to transition to a leg lift. So you're pressing the right foot into the mat. Pressing the left palm underneath the left shoulder. Right arm up overhead. Then with an inhale, as you push the right foot into the mat, just lift the hips and open the chest. Then as you exhale, lower the hips. Draw your left toes towards your right hand. So that's our next flow. Inhale, lift the hips, open the chest. Exhale, lower the hips, tap the left toes. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, kick the left foot to the right hand. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, lower the hips, kick the left foot to the right hand. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Lower the hips. Relax your left arm all the way down. And then roll onto your belly. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders. And we're going to do some little push-ups here. Inhale, push the torso up. You can keep the knees lowered. And then exhale, elbows to ribs, lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Three more. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, push up. And exhale, lower. Then inhale, reach your arms forward. And then exhale, draw your left heel to your hip. Take the right hand on top of the left foot. Inhale, we're going to press the left foot into the right hand, lifting the shoulders off the mat, reaching the left arm up. And then exhale, relax. Inhale, push the left foot into the right hand. And then exhale, relax. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Plant your palms underneath the shoulders. Release the left foot. Then take a deep breath in. Push up. And exhale, sink your hips on your heels, child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, walk your hands to the right. Stack the left palm on top of the right. And then soften and relax. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, walk your hands to the left side of the mat. And exhale, stack the right palm on the left. Soften, relax. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, walk your hands back overhead. And then exhale, press back up to an assisted plank. Shoulders over wrists. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, draw the elbows into the ribs. Lower all the way down. Left arm forward. And just make your way back. Roll to the back. So we're going to practice those same moves on the opposite side. Same sequence. Starting with the bridge pose, the one-legged lifts. So make your way to bridge pose. Relax the shoulders back and down. Plant your palms on either side of the hips, head straight, chin lifted. Pressing into all four corners of the feet. Inhale as you tuck the tailbone, lift the hips. Then exhale, shift your weight to your right foot. Inhale, press the left heel towards the ceiling. And then exhale, kick the left foot underneath the right leg. Inhale, straighten the left leg high. Exhale, kick the left foot underneath the leg. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, kick it underneath the right leg. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, kick it under the leg. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, kick it under the leg. Inhale, left leg lifts high. And exhale, lower the hips down. Reach your right arm up overhead. And then roll onto the right side of the body. Cross the left foot forward. Press your left palm into the mat. And then prop yourself up on your right forearm. So the right shoulder's over the elbow, straightening the right leg. And from here, we're just going to inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Then inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, plant your left foot behind the right. Then inhale, push into the right palm so the right arm is straight. The right hand should be directly underneath the right shoulder. The left foot should be grounded, and you're reaching your left arm up overhead. So we're going to transition to wild thing with a kick of that right leg. So as you inhale, lift the hips, open the chest, left arm reaches up and overhead. Then exhale as you lower the hips, kick the right toes to the left hand. That's our next flow. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, lower the hips, kick the right toes to the left hand. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, kick the right toes to the left hand. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower and kick. 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 Then inhale, relax your right arm all the way down on the mat. Lay on your right side. And then exhale as you roll onto the belly. So plant your palms underneath your shoulders. We're going to do those little push-ups. Inhale, push the torso up. You can keep the knees lowered or lifted. Exhale, lower down. 3 more. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Then reach your right arm forward. Draw your right heel to your hip. Swoop the left arm up and back behind you. Take the left hand on top of the right foot. So you're pressing the right foot into the left hand this time. So inhale, really push the right foot into the left hand, lifting up, lifting the shoulders, lifting the right arm, and then exhale, just relax. We have 4 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, release that. Plant the palms underneath the shoulders. Then as you exhale, push the torso up. Sink your hips on your heels to child's pose. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out. Then inhale, walk your hands to the left. Right palm stacks over left. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, walk your hands to the right. Stack the left palm on the right. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, walk your hands forward. And exhale, make your way back to assisted plank. Then take a deep breath in. And exhale, draw the elbows into the ribs. Slowly lower all the way down. And then gently roll back onto the back. And from here, inhale, do a full body stretch. And exhale, draw your knees to your chest. And wrap your arms around your shins. Round the spine a lot. Inhale, rock back to the shoulder blades. Then exhale, rock forward. Inhale, rock back. And exhale, rock forward. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, rock forward. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, rock forward. Making your way to boat pose, Navasana. So straighten the legs if you can. Then take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the left foot down. Interlace your fingers behind your right calf. Now we're going to pulse the right foot for 1, 2, and then switch legs. 1, 2, switch legs. 1, 2, switch legs. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Do a few more rounds. Finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Then on your next exhale, straighten both legs in front of you and flex the feet. Inhale as you lift up tall, and exhale, reach your hands towards your feet. Inhale as you lengthen more through the spine, and then exhale as you bow deeper. Inhale, lengthen more through the spine. Exhale, bow deeper. Inhale, find more extension. Exhale, find more depth. Inhale, curl the spine up, draw your knees to your chest. And exhale, cross your ankles, roll over your shins, plant your palms, and make your way to tabletop. So stacking the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. We're going to do some cat-cows. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the belly, shoulders back and down, and lift the head, cow. Exhale, untuck the toes, round the spine, push the mat away, chin to chest, cat pose. Again, inhale, arch the spine, gaze up to cow. Exhale, round the spine, push up to cat. Practice a few more cat-cows. Releasing tension in the shoulders and neck. Keep this up or try the circular cat-cow. So inhale as you circle your head and hips up, and then exhale as you circle your head and hips down. Inhale, circle up, then exhale, circle down. This should feel really good on the spine, releasing tension in the neck, the shoulders. Do a few circles the other way. Inhale, circle the head and hips up, and exhale, circle the head and hips down. Do a few clockwise and counterclockwise, nice and slow. You should really feel the stretch in the neck. Make your way back to the center. Take a deep breath in, tuck the toes, and exhale, float the knees to plank. So the body is one long line. Shoulders over wrists, gripping the mat with the fingers and knuckles. Lengthening through the crown, lengthening through the heels. Take a deep breath in, then exhale. Use the core. Lift the hips and lower the heels. Downward dog. Take a few breaths in down dog. Check your alignment. Make sure that your fingers are wide, gripping the mat with the fingers and knuckles. Rotate the inner arches of the elbows forward. Press the shoulders away from the ears. Knit in the ribs, gaze at the belly. Keeping the knees soft, pressing the heels down and out towards the earth. Then with an inhale, float the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your right heel to your hip and just stretch the quad. Inhale, do a big circle with the right knee. And then exhale, lower the right foot down. Inhale, float the left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the left heel to the hip. Inhale, circle the left knee. And exhale, lower the left foot back to downward dog. Then inhale, lift the hips, or lift the heels, round the spine vertebrae by vertebrae to plank. Exhale, use the core, lift the hips, lower the heels, downward dog. Inhale, round the spine and rotate to plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Again, inhale, wave the body to plank. And exhale, downward dog. Then inhale, look between your thumbs, and exhale, walk your feet to your hands until you arrive at a forward fold. Keeping a tiny little bend to the knees, feet are straight, hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back and down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, fingers to shins, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Then flip your palms and press the tops of the hands into the mat. So you're stretching the front of the wrists. Maybe stay here or maybe go deeper. Slide your hands underneath your feet so the toes massage the inside of the wrist, driving the elbows outward. Maybe shake your head yes, shake your head no, releasing tension in the neck. And as you breathe into this full body stretch, notice any thoughts in your mind. If the mind's trying to cling to worries of the past or future, allow those thoughts to dissolve. Allow your breath to ground you to the present moment. Bring your awareness back to your intention, that affirmation you set at the beginning of class. Then take a deep breath in, bend the knees a lot, and exhale, release the hands slowly, slowly, curl up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly stacking your heart over your hips and your head over your heart. So now we're making our way to mountain pose. So make sure the feet are about 2 fists apart. Make sure your feet are straight. Spread the toes wide. Root through the heels. Feel the leg muscles turn on. Slightly tucking the tailbone. On each exhale, hug the navel in, activating the core. Draw the shoulders back and down. Reach down through the fingertips. Draw the chin inward. Lift through the crown of the head. Feel this alignment and breathe. So now we're going to practice some variations of Sun Series B. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the hands up, chair pose. Check your alignment. Make sure the weight's in the heels. Make sure the back is flat. It's a slight tuck of the tailbone. Hugging the navel in and up. Shoulders back and down, but reach through the fingers. Inhale, sink the hips lower, reach the hands higher. And exhale, straighten the legs, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, plant your palms, step or float to plank. Lower the knees, draw the elbows into the ribs, lower your chest and chin, hips stay raised at first. Then inhale, untuck the toes, sink the hips, pull the chest forward and up, cobra. Exhale, plant the palms, tuck the toes, press up to assisted or regular plank. Then use the core, lift the hips, lower the heels, downward dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs, bend the knees, soften the elbows. You can step or lightly float. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. Option 2 of Sun B. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or float to plank. Maybe lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. So if you want to try chaturanga, shift the weight forward to the tippy toes. Draw the elbows into the ribs. Lower the body in one line. Once shoulders line with elbows, inhale, pull the chest forward and up. So remember, you have the option of cobra, or if you want a deeper back bend, try up dog. Either way, you're gripping the mat with the fingers and knuckles, shoulders back and down. Tops of the feet press into the mat. Lift through the crown of the head. Maybe try floating the knees. Take a deep inhale. Then exhale, navel to spine. Use your core. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs, bend the knees, step or lightly float. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, maybe this time try floating straight back to chaturanga. Try some extra push-ups this time around. Knees can be lowered or lifted. Then when you're ready, inhale, open to cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, travel to the front of the mat. Maybe try kicking the heels to the hips in the air. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. Practice 3 more rounds of Sun Series B. Remember, you can choose any of those options. Honor whatever variation calls to you. And most importantly, try to connect your breath to your movement. So we'll do 3 more rounds together, picking up the pace. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale as you open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, travel to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain pose. 1 more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. And I invite you to close your eyes for the next few breaths. Just take a moment. Notice how you're feeling outward in the body. And observe how you're feeling inward in the mind. Let go of any thoughts that may not be serving you, like thoughts of judgment or thoughts of inner criticism. And let go of expectation. Bring your awareness back to your breath, back to the intention or affirmation you set for this practice. So now we're going to do another little flow here. We're going to practice flowing between chair pose and warrior 2. So inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the hands up, chair pose. Now exhale, shift your weight to your right foot, step the right leg a full leg length back to warrior two. Now remember, in warrior two, the left knee is directly over the ankle. The left foot's in line with the long edge of the mat. The right foot's in line with the short edge of the mat. Arms are parallel to the mat. And the drishti, or the gaze, is your left fingertips. So you're focusing the eyes on the left fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. So now we're going to flow between chair pose and warrior two. So inhale, shift your weight to your left foot. Step the right foot to the left. Chair pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, 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 chair pose. Exhale, warrior two. Take a couple breaths in warrior two. Check your alignment. Is the left knee over the ankle? Are you pressing into the outer edge of the right foot? Are your shoulders back and down? Are your arms strong? Then inhale, interlace your fingers behind you, and exhale, bow forward. Humble warrior. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in, and then exhale, release your hands to the corner of the mat. So it's sort of like a downward dog. Your hands are like in a downward dog. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out. Deep breath in, and exhale, walk the right palm underneath the shoulder. So now we're going to practice kicking the right foot to the left hand. So you're in a lunge, right hand underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, right knee to chest. See if you can kick the right foot to the left hand, and exhale, step it back. Inhale, kick the right foot to the left hand. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, kick the right foot forward. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, kick the right foot forward. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, kick the right foot forward. Exhale, sink the hips. So now you're in a pistol pose. So see if you can keep the hips floating off the mat and maybe reach for your foot. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, lower the hips on the mat. Now, inhale, lift the hips. And then exhale, roll onto the back. Inhale, switch legs. Plant the right foot. Pistol pose on the other side. Then exhale, roll back. Inhale, switch the feet, roll forward to pistol. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, switch the feet, roll forward to pistol. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, switch the feet. Exhale, roll back. So practice a few more like this. The idea here is when you plant the left foot, you're lifting the hips to pistol pose each time. Using the core. This time, inhale, roll back. Exhale, cross your ankles, roll over your shins. Plant the palms, step or float to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale as you open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs, bend the knees, step or lightly float, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. And I invite you to close the eyes for the next few breaths. And just take a moment, take inventory. Notice how your breath feels, how your body feels. Notice any thoughts in the mind. Let go of any distracting thoughts. Bring your awareness back to your intention. So now we're going to practice that same sequence On the opposite side, do the best you can. Take modifications if you need them. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, hands reach up, chair pose. This time you're going to exhale, shift your weight to your right foot and step your left leg back to warrior two. So check the alignment. The right knee should be directly over the right ankle. You're pressing into the outer edge of that left foot. The tailbone should be tucked, navel in, shoulders back and down, arms parallel to the long edge of the mat. Gaze at the right fingertips. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. So now we're going to practice flowing between chair pose and warrior two. So inhale, shift the weight to the right foot, step the left leg forward to chair. Exhale, step the left leg back, warrior two. Proper alignment is key. Inhale, chair. Exhale, warrior two. A few more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, warrior two. 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 Check your alignment. Is the right knee over the ankle? Are you pressing the right knee back towards your pinky toe? Are you pressing that outer edge of the left foot into the mat? Is the tailbone tucked? Are the arms strong? Inhale, interlace your fingers behind you. And exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. So opening the shoulders, crown of the head to the earth, fists to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, release your hands to the right corner of the mat. So your hands are in sort of a downward dog pose. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And then exhale. You're going to press your left foot underneath the left shoulder. Spin on the ball of your left foot. Right arm reaches forward. So now we're going to practice those kicks. So inhale, kick the left foot to the right hand. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, kick the left foot forward. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, kick it forward. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, kick it forward. Exhale, step it back. This time, inhale, kick it forward. Exhale, sink your hips to pistol pose. So maybe for this one, grab the left foot. So the hips are elevated above the mat. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And then exhale, lower the hips on the mat. So now we're going to do that little switcheroo. So inhale, rock back. And then exhale, pistol. Inhale, rock back, switch legs. Exhale, pistol on the other side. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, pistol. Inhale, rock back and switch legs. Exhale, pistol. Do a few more rounds like this, alternating legs. Lifting the hips each time. Using the core. Focusing the eyes. And the next time you rock back, roll over your shins and ankles, plant your palms, step or float to plank, then lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in, look between the thumbs, bend the knees, step or float, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. And I invite you to close your eyes for the next few breaths. Just take a moment, take inventory. Notice how you're feeling in the body and in the mind. Regulate your breath. Bring your awareness back to your intention. And when you're ready, open the eyes. Take a deep breath in, open the arms wide. And exhale, wrap your right arm over your left. Give yourself a hug. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, stay here or bring the backs of your hands together or wrap palm to palm, eagle arms. If your legs need a break, just enjoy this upper body stretch. If you want to play with balance, try the eagle legs. So you have to focus your eyes on your drishti, something still in front of you. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips. Shift your weight to your right foot. Cross the left leg over the right. Zip up the thighs. Maybe just tap the left toes down like a kickstand. Or if it's accessible, wrap the left foot all the way around the right calf. See how low you can sink your hips, how high you can reach your hands. Activate the core. Hug the navel in on your exhales. Focus your eyes. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Draw your left knee to your chest. Then exhale, press your left leg back behind you. Warrior 3 with the arms bound. Then inhale, swoop the hands back behind you. Interlace your fingers. And exhale, forward fold. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release the hands, slowly curl up the spine. So now we're going to practice that on the other side. Inhale, open the arms. And exhale, wrap the left arm over the right this time. Give yourself a hug. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, maybe bring the backs of the hands together, or if it's accessible, wrap palm to palm, opening the upper back. Option 1, stay here, or option 2, eagle challenge. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, sink your hips. Shift your weight to your left foot. Cross the right leg over the left. Zip up the thighs. Maybe just tap the right toes down like a kickstand. Or if it's accessible, wrap the right foot all the way around the left calf. See how low you can sink your hips. How high you can reach your hands. Hugging the navel in on your exhales. Focus the eyes. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, straighten the left leg, right knee to chest. Exhale, press the right leg back. Warrior 3 with the arms bound. Then inhale, swoop the hands back behind you. Interlace the fingers. And exhale, lower the right foot, forward fold. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release your hands down the backs of the legs. Slowly curl the spine up. Toe heel the feet, about mat width apart, heels in, toes out. Take a deep breath in, swoop the hands out and up. And exhale, bend the knees, sink your hips. Bring your hands to your heart. Making your way to Malasana. Grab a prop if you need one. Pressing the elbows into the thighs. Thighs into elbows. Shoulders back and down. Lift through the crown of the head. Close the eyes. For the next 3 breaths, I invite you to silently recite your mantra that you set at the beginning of class 3 times for 3 breaths. Take a deep inhale and exhale, straighten the legs. Toe heel the feet, hip width apart. Inhale, swoop the hands out and up. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the palms, step to downward dog. Then take a deep breath in. And exhale, come down on your forearms. Lower one at a time or maybe both at once. That's tricky. Fingers spread wide, gripping the mat with the fingers and knuckles. So now we're in dolphin pose. So your shoulders should be stacked over the elbows. Maybe tiptoe your feet closer to your face. Your eyes should be between the thumbs. Try floating one leg up and then the other if you want more of a challenge. Moving with your breath. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. Engaging all the muscles and the whole body here. Then on your next exhale, lower both knees. Take a big inhale and exhale slowly. Curl the spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, roll the chin to the chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Just do a few more neck rolls like this, releasing tension in the neck. Then inhale, lift the head over the heart. Exhale, palms to lower back. So we're going to transition to camel pose, Dhanurasana, our heart opening pose. So maybe think about why you might want to open your heart today. What qualities might you want to invite into the heart? Take a deep breath in, then exhale, press the hips forward till you feel a gentle opening in the front of the chest. Maybe reach one hand towards one heel, then the other hand towards the other heel, pressing the hips forward, gazing upward. And as you breathe into this heart-opening pose, maybe think of inviting qualities such as patience, forgiveness, compassion, gratitude, love for others and for yourself. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Slowly release the pose when you're ready and make your way to a child's pose. And take a deep breath in and exhale. Bring your palms together, bend the elbows, take your fingertips, massage your shoulders, massage your neck. Just give yourself a little self-massage. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. And with an inhale, press up to table. And as you exhale, swing the feet to one side, hips to the other. However you need to. Draw your knees to your chest, plant your feet. Inhale, hands reach forward. Exhale, slowly curl the spine down. Cross the right leg over the left. Scoot the hips to the right. Take a big breath in and exhale, twist. Rotate the crossed legs to the left as you gaze to the right. Keeping the shoulders flat. Deep breaths in. Longer breaths out. Maybe visualize detoxifying the spine. With each exhale, maybe think of releasing any energy that's no longer serving you well. When you're ready, gently release and switch sides. Cross the left leg over the right. Scoot the hips to the left. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, rotate the knees to the right as you gaze to the left for a deep supine twist. If the crossed legs are too much, just uncross them. Deep breaths in. Long breaths out. And maybe visualize wringing out the spine of impurities. And with each slow exhale, maybe think of releasing any energy that's no longer serving your highest good. When you're ready, gently release this and uncross the legs. Then inhale, knees to chest, and exhale, final happy baby. Notice how this happy baby might feel different from the first happy baby we did at the beginning of class. Hopefully you feel a little more open, a little more at ease in this pose. Maybe gently rock a little here, massage the lower back. Maybe play with straightening the legs. Then take the next few moments to tune into your body. Any stretches, any movements your body's telling you it needs, honor that for the next few breaths. And when you're ready, bring the soles of the feet together. Lower your feet beneath your hips, widen the knees. Maybe grab the inner arches of the elbows or cradle the head in the hands, pressing the thumbs up into the skull. So creating a little lift here. Close the eyes. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. Allow your breath to grow longer and deeper. Allow your breath to self-soothe and self-heal. Send yourself gratitude for this practice, for showing up, working hard, maybe trying something new today, maybe pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, prioritizing self-care and growth for your sake and for others. Maybe bring your awareness back to your intention now. And whenever you feel ready, gently extend the legs long. Allow the toes to rotate outward. Allow the hands to rest on either side of the hips. Open the palms, close the eyes, and give yourself permission to fully relax in a well-deserved Shavasana. Allow the body and the mind to absorb, integrate, and heal from your practice. The edge of the solstice, the barren darkness, the wheel. Nature knows that every cycle must return to stillness and silence, that every inhale has an exhale, that every ending births a beginning, that the light always returns to a future beyond imagination. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath and back to your body. Maybe circle the wrists, circle the ankles, maybe rock your head, inviting gentle movement back into the body. If it feels good on an inhale, do a full body stretch. And as you exhale, gently roll to one side of the body, keeping the eyes closed and the awareness inward. Take your time as you gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Taking a moment to notice the quality of your breath now. Notice if your breath feels different from when we started. Notice if your body feels different. Take a moment, observe any subtle shifts in your mood, your mind, or your energy. Perhaps reflect on your intention. I'll do 3 cleansing breaths. The third time, I'll chant Om to seal our practice with the sacred sound of peace. I hope you join. Inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Open the mouth, side out. Inhale, fill up all the way. Nice long exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. hands to your heart. And if you'd like to join me for a final moment of gratitude, I encourage you to think of one thing in your life you feel grateful for today. And allow this grateful feeling to grow, wash over you. And may this grateful feeling carry with you. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. I hope you feel challenged and worked out and stretched out and calm and centered. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or any specific requests for our next session. But otherwise, hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Thank you for joining Bryce and Samira and David. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, pistol is a very tough pose. Pistol takes a lot of practice. You really have to use the core a lot for pistol pose. Anti-gun. That's funny. Well, I'm not trying to make any political statements guiding you into pistol pose. Thank you, Bryce. You too. All right, guys. For those of you who are watching through Twitch, now's your time to chat with me. I have a little time today, so I can be a little more interactive now since the class is over. If you have questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'm here to be supportive and helpful. For those of you who may be new to my channel, I'm a 200-hour certified yoga instructor, a health coach, a nutrition coach, and a Tai Chi instructor. So this is my profession. I started Twitch as a way to connect with people outside of just my hometown. Yeah, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have about the practice we did today. I'm glad you could join today, Mopar. I wonder if Petey's there. I'm going to try to catch up on the chat now that the hour of class is over. Now I can be a little more interactive with you guys. That's right. It's time for yoga support. Let's see. Sounded like I had one follow, so thanks for following, Diamond Dart Dude. Oh, hi, Surgasuna. How are you? Hi, Understandser. Thank you for saying hi. And Mopar, thanks for reminding me to change the category to health and fitness. Going for chair to warrior 2 was a little tricky on balance. Yeah, takes a lot of balance. That's why I was stressing the importance of really focusing on your drishti. So in warrior 2, the eyes focus on the front fingertips. And if you keep your eyes focused there the whole time, that will really help your balance. Also engaging the core and using the breath, of course. What are you having for breakfast today, Surgasuna? Oh, Pether? Petey Ether isn't online today. Well, I'm sad she couldn't make it. That's okay. So for those of you who are following along, if you found value in my class, if that was helpful for you, please donate to my channel if you can. If you want to support my work, just click on that link that I just shared or Nightbot just shared. It's yogaflowwithkim.online/donate. You can donate $1 if that's all you can afford. Every little bit is helpful. And what that does is help me ensure that I can continue these sessions instead of taking up real work. So I would love to continue to offer these sessions through Twitch so I can connect with folks all over the world. But to do that, any donation you can afford is helpful. So that's the donate link if you want to click. It'd be nice if you followed along and were watching and anything I said was helpful to you. I appreciate it. If you can't afford any donation, that's okay too. I'm still happy to be here and connect with you guys. So I hope everybody who was watching enjoyed the yoga class. I hope you feel strong and stretched out and calm and centered. Too bad Peter couldn't make it today. So everybody who is following along with my yoga class, make sure you hydrate. Drink lots and lots of water. Today I am drinking pure New Zealand artisan water I got from Trader Joe's. So I haven't been watching Netflix much. One show I did watch recently, just because I heard so many amazing reviews about it, was White Lotus. And it was interesting. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good, well done. It definitely keeps you guessing, makes you want to know what happens. It's a bit of a soap opera, though. It's about rich people problems. Seems to be kind of making fun of how rich people problems aren't that different from lower class people problems. And when money becomes not an issue, you still have just as many emotional problems. So that part of it was kind of funny. I thought the acting was really good in White Lotus. But yeah, that's the last show I watched. I've also been watching Korean Heist. And that show I really, really like. I think it's really, really well done, and it's making a lot of interesting, thought-provoking statements about class and money and the economy, especially the differences between North and South Korea. So that's pretty interesting. But those are not on Netflix. I haven't heard of Dahmer. What's Dahmer? Oh, Kim, any tips on how to use banana? I bought like over £1 of banana. They were cheap. Yeah, I mean, you can do a lot with banana. I'm sure most people know bananas are a good source of potassium, but I mean, you can put banana in like gluten-free pancakes. You can put banana in smoothies and sandwiches. You can do anything with banana. So I really like almond butter and banana gluten-free sandwiches myself. You just cut up the banana, put it on gluten-free bread with some almond butter. So it's more of like a complete meal that way because you have the protein, the healthy kind of fat, and then the banana, potassium. You just want to be careful. Bananas can spike up your blood sugar, actually. And bananas are not low FODMAP. So anybody on a low FODMAP diet, you can't have bananas, unfortunately. Oh yeah, if you make some banana bread, let me know how it goes, Mopar. Yeah, Sargasuna, I definitely recommend Korean Heist. It's a pretty interesting show. Oh, it's a show about Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch that show. That does sound a little scary. The Jeffrey Dahmer show, my goodness. I've heard it's well done, but yeah, I don't know about that. Wednesday. What is Wednesday about? Oh, I gave you nightmares. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of shows unless I have to do research for an upcoming audition or um, if some of my friends are on the shows or if I've just heard they're really, really well made. I don't watch too many shows. But I watched the White Lotus just because everybody was going on and on about it, so I wanted to see why. And it is well done, and the acting is really good. But again, and I think the writing's pretty good. It's just, it's a lot of build up to nothing. So I've been working on a play, an immersive theater show I'm performing in next week, actually. So I've been working on developing my Russian accent. I've been trying to get this Russian accent watching YouTube videos on how to speak Russian. It still is a work in progress. And I've been doing research about 19th century Russia and the storms of the South, which is a little depressing, but an important part of history which we need to learn from so we don't repeat the mistakes of the past. It's a work in progress. Thank you, Serg Asuna. Right now, my Russian accent is slow because I'm trying to think of each word and pronouncing it with the Russian accent. I'm going to be a polar bear on a Christmas play. Oh, that sounds fun, Mopar. Oh, well, I hope you have fun with that. That sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm actually drinking cacao. It's not tea. It's cacao beverage. So I put a little cacao powder in there, organic fair trade cacao, with turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon, and a little black pepper and almond milk. It's my substitute for coffee, although lately I have been drinking coffee again just because I have been extremely busy and using it to help myself wake up, which I know is not the best, but I eat really healthy in every way. And 1 cup of coffee a day is not bad for you. It's when you have too much. But yeah, cacao is definitely better for you than coffee. It's less acidic. It's not acidic, and it's more sustained energy versus coffee. You get like really hyper, and then you exhaust your adrenals, and then you crash if you have too much of it. Now, if you just have 1 cup, it's not going to hurt you unless you have like some heart problem. So Nightbot just shared my yoga YouTube channel. So for anybody watching who followed along with my yoga class, if you enjoyed sequences like that are dynamic and challenging, click on Yoga Flow with Kim on YouTube. And there's a lot of free content on there. So if you can't afford to donate $1 for my class today or donate anything, just subscribing to my YouTube channel is another way to support my work. So you can click on Yoga Flow with Kim and subscribe, and it doesn't cost you anything. So you have 2 cups of coffee? Well, 2 cups isn't too terrible. It also depends on the kind of coffee you're drinking, right? Like if you're drinking a low acid type of coffee with lots of antioxidants, it actually has some health benefits. If you make it with alkaline, like high alkaline water, it helps counteract some of the acidity, which is good. Folgers is not very good coffee. I would not recommend. Folgers is just generic. Nothing, I mean. So Mopar and Surgasuna, what are you guys up to the rest of the day? Anything interesting? I mean, not to like bash Folgers, but it is pretty. There's nothing special about Folgers. Pretty acidic. It's not the best quality, but so you're doing laundry, dishes, brushing the kitty, giving the kitty a bath. Oh, I'm. How does that go? Giving the kitty a bath. I'm sure that's kind of tricky. I don't know any pets that actually enjoy baths. Have to get to the gym. Oh, cool, cool. Well, if you had just showed up a little earlier, you could have followed along with my dynamic vinyasa yoga. Instead of going to the gym, it was a full body workout today. What kind of workout are you doing? Oh, hello. Hello, War 3 Row 3. Long time no chat. And I feel like on Twitch I can't say long time no see because I can't ever actually see you. But long time no chat. How are you? Chest and shoulders. Okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, we did some chest and shoulders today. We did a lot of strengthening. everything we did at the beginning was strengthening for the chest and shoulders. And then, of course, at the end, we worked on stretching. War heroes. How are you doing today? Yes, war heroes. Well, we just finished yoga every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Unless you hear otherwise on Discord, I'm planning on offering a dynamic vinyasa yoga sequence on Twitch. So all I ask is a donation if you take the class. If you can't afford, it's pay what you can, obviously. But yeah, we just finished yoga, but it will be up on my channel, so you can always go back and practice some of the routine that I shared today. That's right, dynamic vinyasa yoga. It's a full body workout. So, what do you think about my Russian accent? Any tips? Anyone watching who speaks Russian, feel free to give me some tips. Do you know a tiptoes position? You mean like balancing on your tiptoes? I don't do that in yoga very much. I mean, I do like balancing on the balls of the feet. Like we definitely lift the heels and balance on the ball of the foot. But the tippy tiptoes, that's like a ballet move. Namaste to you, Surgasuna. Perhaps I should try to speak with all of you in my Russian accent today to help get this accent in my bones, in my brain. I know about 3 basic rules of the Russian accent. Roll the R's. W is pronounced V. White. And the is pronounced Z. The. Sometimes I bend the fingers on my feet on the floor and walk. If you want, I teach you a ballet first position so it's easy. Well, I don't know how you can teach me through Twitch with just text. So I do private coaching. I teach a lot of private yoga classes, one-on-one, like individual through Zoom. But I want to make sure I can see my students when I'm privately teaching them and training them. Because it's important I see what your form is for safety. So I don't know how anyone could teach me anything if I can't actually see you. And just using text isn't, I mean, you can teach to an extent, but visual demonstrations can be really helpful. Thank you, Mopar. A little more monotone and steady. Okay. I will try to do a little more monotone and steady. Thank you. If you would like, I would read some of the lines I am working on. Would you like to hear part of my lines that I am working on speaking in Russian? Russian accent. Okay. Full disclaimer, the content is a little bit sad. So it is about a difficult time in history.
about what Hanukkah means to certain demographic. My father left his father and his mother, a sister and a brother behind, and their spouses and their children. They wanted to bring them all over here after pogroms, the storms in the south, you know? You know what I'm talking about, correct? How could you not know? Newspaper articles printed headlines, "Death to Jews," all because their precious Tsar was killed. And they blamed us. Why? Why? I don't know. But they came for us. Mobs and mobs of people came for us, led by priests. Priests, kill these Jews. They were shouting. And they did. They killed our children, our grandparents. They destroyed our businesses. They burned our houses, and they kept coming and coming. So to America, we all said. My father begged his father to come, but he said, I'm not going. It's a Goyish country. And there was nothing they could do. A cousin of mine went back with a son of his on a roots kind of trip to see if he could bring his grandpa back. The Russians had marched 25,000 Jews to the river and shot them all. The water ran red for weeks and weeks. Bresletov was not a shtetl. It had 55,000 people and 25,000 were Jews. And it was an industrial city where the trains came from the west and the east. There were different gauges and would stop in Bresletov and were transferred from one track to another. Produce, people, etc. It was a very well kept city. It was a rich city. When my cousin came back with his son, there were 500 Jews there. I miss my grandfather. He should have come with us. But what could my father do? What could I do? Just a little girl. I didn't know what was going on, but my father, may he rest in peace, always said that if you can find a way to laugh, it will make life easier. And we always try to find some humor. So, light in the darkness. To me, this is what Hanukkah is about. And there's a man here who makes me laugh so much. He's always telling his grandfather's jokes. If you find him, I'm sure he'll keep you entertained. Oh, before you leave me, you better leave this market when we close the market. Something wicked this way comes at night. On this night, the last night of Hanukkah. So that's a portion of the play. So you can see it's kind of sad. It's about kind of a tough time, but it's also about what Hanukkah means to certain people. It's about 19th century, the pogroms, the storms of the South. So it's about a time in these people's lives. This is a real excerpt. This is about a real person. So this isn't just fiction. This is nonfiction. This is a real person who really existed. during the storms of the South when the Jews were persecuted by the Russians because their czar was killed and they blamed the Jews. So it's kind of serious, but there's also, talking about light at the end of the tunnel and finding humor. So anyway, that's that. Special Russian agent. No, the subtle change was smooth. Yeah, I mean it's about finding hope in darkness, the whole immersive theater experience that I'll be a part of, which is a universal concept that many people can relate to. It's not, an indictment on religion or anything. It's just about finding hope in dark times. So, thank you, our Nandan Joshi. Yes, I know I was reading it really slow too. It's just because I haven't had a lot of time to work on the accent or really work on the monologue. So I'll be working on that this week because the show's tomorrow, or the show's next week. But yes, if anybody has any tips, any Russian friends watching my stream, feel free to let me know accent tips. I want to portray this character really respectfully because this is a real person who existed. So I really, it's important to me to play the character as respectfully and as honorably as possible. Yeah, what are some good old Russian films I should watch? Anything you recommend? Any films you would recommend, Mopar? Yes, that is correct, Sergasuna. That's why I was practicing the Russian accent. I'm playing a person who really existed. Those were words of a real person who really existed during the pogroms era, the storms of the South, where Jews were persecuted. So that was not just a work of fiction. So, yes. 19th century Russia. So I have just a few minutes left to chat with you guys. So if you have any questions about the yoga sequence or about the theater piece I'm working on, feel free to let me know. I just have a few minutes left before I have to get to work. So I'd be happy to chat. I'll be back next week around the same time. Anybody you want to raid? Not yet, Surgasuna. Yeah, you're welcome to put it on Discord, Mopar. That would be great. Mopar, any suggestions on who to raid? I'll keep you posted, Surgasuna. If I work on a Hollywood film, I'll definitely post about it. You can follow me on the Insta, which I think you are. Yeah, so you'll definitely find out if I work on any Hollywood films. Ready? Oh, I'm actually working on a movie about a Hallmark movie and another movie colliding. I'll have to tell you guys more about that later. Oh, hi! I'm your Edge. Long time no see. How are you? Yes, it has. How's it going? I'm your Edge. I'm still doing yoga here on Twitch just once a week and chatting a little afterwards when I can. Lots of changes in your life? Good changes? Well, I am very happy to hear that. You feel like elaborating? Oh, that's so cool. Well, congratulations. That is awesome. Ah, well, that's so nice. I'm your Edge. I'm happy to hear that, Edge. Thank you for sharing. Oh, well, happy birthday. I will sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I'm your Edge because I don't know your real name. Happy birthday to you. What are you doing to celebrate? Thank you. Well, I'm so glad you said hi, Edge. Um, I need to take off here. I have to go teach a class. But I'm so glad you said hi, and I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you have a very, very happy, happy birthday. Aw, well, thank you, Edge. That's really sweet of you to say. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really hope you have a wonderful birthday and have a great time celebrating all your wins. Another day around the sun. And thank you, Mopar and Serg, for chatting with me. And thank you for everybody who followed along. I hope you enjoyed the yoga. I'll be back next Tuesday at the same time. So take care, everyone. Invite you back on Discord? Okay, I will invite you back. Actually, before I go, I'm just going to share the link. That's the Discord link right there. So you can click on that link to join. Yeah, drop us a line on Discord. Edge hopped in the server. Okay, there you are. All right, take care, everyone. I'll be back next Tuesday. In the meantime, we can chat on Discord.